Okay, so this is my reflective memo for Westfield Days, day 2. So I think the first thing that I want to kind of talk about was I think that Angela, the student I was teaching in my gymnastics lesson, was like opened up to me more, I think, since the first time, which I think is good. I think that like having a good connection with your students is probably the most important thing when teaching, not even just physical education class, but any class. So I think that like me trying to like get to know her and ask her questions while we were like doing stuff, or like taking breaks in between like tasks and stuff, I would ask her questions about like her personal life, and I think that kind of got me like, I don't know, she opened up to me more because I was like asking questions about that stuff, so I feel like that's kind of good. And I also wanted to say, like, me doing the dynamic warm-ups in the beginning and the start with the lap around also helped me get to like know her a little bit more, because while we were doing the dynamic warm-ups, we were talking, and JJ was also like asking her questions too, and I think she was definitely opening up to us a little bit more, which helps the overall lesson. Like if I ask her to do something maybe she doesn't want to do, like maybe not doesn't want to do, but like is on the verge of doing, like she'll like, I don't know, listen to me more, I guess, or like is willing to try something new because I've gotten to know her. And I think this time I did pretty good on like what I wanted to like work on for the lesson. So I wanted to be able to provide clear verbal cues for my student so that she understands completely what I wanted to do. And I think that especially in the donkey kicks and the pony kicks, I think that I gave a pretty clear instruction. And also when I was doing the individual balance and partner balance too, when I was explaining those, I feel like I was a lot more confident in myself this time than the last time, which is good overall. But I think that maybe like, I guess maybe I could be more like, especially for like the Russian girl, I forget her name, maybe be more like understanding of like how like maybe I need to like do the motion in front of her instead of like, sometimes I just explain something and I don't like actually do it to give a demonstration. And so I think that maybe next time that's something I could work on. And I think overall, like I think the lesson went pretty good. I think my closure questions had her thinking a little bit. She was on the verge on some of them. I would ask her like I'd ask her what her favorite activity was, blah blah blah, all that stuff. But then I asked her like what balance challenge was the hardest for you today and why. And she would give me the hardest challenge she had, and then I'd ask her to go into more depth, and then she'd go into more depth, which is good. And yeah, that's all I had for my reflective memo for the gymnastics 2 lesson.